Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel, or welcome if you're new. Hi, lovely to see you again. So this month I'm trying something new with my lighting. I actually went out to buy those lights that builders have, like when they're outside and inside for that matter. But the light is so strong, and this is how light I want my apartment to be. But my apartment is so insanely dark all the time. I have no problem with darkness when it's supposed to be dark. I work nights. I love working nights. I have no problem being outside when it's dark. But when I'm inside and I switch on the light bulb, I want there to be light, like insanely light, because I want to be able to do anything and everything, and I want the light to be sufficient. But also I am very affected by the lighting. Like I can get seriously depressed walking around in an apartment that is like half lit and stuff. I'm, always a little bit tired, and as soon as I got this light, I was like shining up. My whole face is like, oh, I'm so happy. Let me know if you're the same. Like, I get so happy whenever I come into a really, really light room that I like. And yeah, so I hope this will be better for the camera. I really think it will be because, the lighting system has always been able to become better, if we put it that way. Okay, so today is the update for Pan That Palette, or Pan Those Palettes, with the theme Kicking an Old School, with the theme Better Together. I have a baby Pan That palette, and so on. There's a lot going on at the same time here. And unfortunately, I couldn't find my little scale, so I cannot show you the weights of these items. However, I do have the tallies, I have a few pans, and all that nice stuff. So let's get started. Okay, so I started this year out by having two palettes, one baby Pan That palette with 3 shades, and I finished that one a few months ago. And then I brought in another baby Pan That palette that I eventually want to finish. But for this year, I just want to play around with it. I just want to get some use. I wanted to hit pan on it, which I did a few months ago. So this is how it looked last time, and this is how it looks now. So I'm not sure if we can see a bigger pan here, but I feel like it's a lot easier to see now. What I hope to do by the end of the year, in 1 month, is maybe to hit pan on these two. They do have quite a bit of a dip showing in both of them. This almost looks untouched. Like, you can see that I've used it, but no dip so far. And I mean, I've used that one 27 times in total, so it's not that I haven't used it, it's just very hard pressed. So I have still the feeling that I will be able to finish this one off before I hit pan on this. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I will, actually, unless I, really target my brush. But I feel like if I don't need to hit pan, I'd rather take my time and use a big fluffy brush, and it will be easier to get an even coat later, especially if I'm not using it as an eyeliner. If I just use this in my crease as I am, I want a big fluffy brush. So it will take some time, but when we actually do get to pan, I think it will be easier to expand that pan. But what am I talking about? It's such a long way there, so who knows what the pan will look like by then. I've actually just used this palette 5 times this month. I like using it in the nights. Well, I really like using it in the days as well. I don't do it very often. I've done it like once or twice because I've had so much else to work on, and it's just brown shades, but I love it. I feel so pretty every time I use this. I feel like it's the right amount of sparkle. Like, if I want it to be even sparklier, I can use my finger with this one and top off the eyeshadow look. But if you use a brush in all of these shades, it kind of looks natural and soft, and just something a little bit extra. So I love this palette. Actually, would I buy it for like $50? No. By the way, this is the Charlotte Tilbury Exaggerize, and it contains 5.2 grams of product. Like I said, I cannot show you the weights on this month because I can't find the scale that I've been using. But I mean, I've used all the shades 5 times, so I don't think there will be a whole lot of a difference here. So let's move on to the palette that I've been working for the whole year. This is the e.l.f. palette. I have no idea if this has a name. It probably does, but I got it from somewhere a long time ago. I have no idea how I got it, from whom, I don't know. But my goal is to hit pan in every single shade in here. There are 48 shades. This is how it looked last time. And this is how it looks now. So won't you look at that? I don't know if you can see the difference at all, but I have hit pan in 4 shadows. I am very happy with that. I hit pan on this gold shade, and this is one of the harder shades, so I'm very happy to have hit pan on that one. I hit pan on this lighter brown shade, and if we move over to this other side, I hit pan on this very light gold shade, but it actually works pretty well, I would say, with browns, and you know, it's very subtle. It's more subtle than I thought, so it's easier to use, definitely. So I hit pan on that one, and I hit pan on this one, I think. So we do have 4 new pans, and oh, did you even see that pan? Okay, yeah, I think you can see it, but it's very, very tiny. There you go. There's the pan. So I have hit the 4 pans, but I realized that this is the last update before the finale. And probably I won't do the finale in exactly 1 month. Usually I update you the first of every month with this project, but I will just work on this either until I hit the rest of the pans, or, you know, as close to New Year's as I can. Yeah, because we have still a long way to go on this one. It does look like I've hit kind of all of the pans, but we do have 7 shades left. I do have a few minor dips in some of these shades, but let's go through the shades and probably you will understand my worry, maybe. So we have a brown here that I need to hit pan on. We have a brown here to hit pan on. We have a brown here to hit pan on, another brown here to hit pan on. That's 4 browns. We have a green one, and I do have a slight dip there, but will I be able to hit pan? I don't know. It's a matte, so it's even harder to hit pan on, but I do have an idea of how to use it. I will come to that. So we had 4 browns, 1 green, another brown here, so 5 browns. And then we have this blue down here. So we have 5 browns, 1 green, and 1 blue left. Do you see my problem? 5 browns, and they're pretty much the same depth. So I would use them in kind of the same way. Most of the time I use these in my eyebrows, but you know, a few days ago I started using them on my eyelids as well. Because I just need to, yeah, I just need to work on these. So I don't really think this will get a lot of use until the next update, or the finale rather, because I have to focus all my attention on these browns in here. So maybe I could use the shimmers and have on the eyelids from that palette maybe, and these in my crease. We'll see. But for the blue, I have a pretty decent dip, and I got it through using it on my nails. I don't have it on today. I have like a champagne-y shimmer on today, but I've used it together with this nail polish before, and I've used it in kind of an ombre way, and it actually looked pretty cool. So I'm definitely going to do that again. I think even today. I think I'm going to put it on today and just add to this, you know? However, I didn't get as much of a dip as I wanted to and as I believed I would when using it that way. So yeah, I will try to do that several times. But I saw Jessica Lee do her nails with matte polish. Well, I didn't see her do it, but she had like a matte look on her nails, and she said she did it with nail polish, and you could actually use matte shades for this. I have tried before, but it really didn't show up opaque. So maybe if I leave like the base coat a little bit more tacky before I go in with the eyeshadow, maybe that would work. Or maybe you just do it in layers. You put this on, you do another base coat layer or a top coat, and then you put more on. I don't know, but let's try it. Because I don't see how I can actually hit pan on this otherwise. I am pretty hopeful for some of these browns, because I mean, this dip is pretty big. So if I can use this for another week, maybe I will be able to hit pan on that one in my eyebrows. I have a few dips, like this one underneath also has a little bit of a dip. Is any one of these not used yet? No, I actually have a little bit of a dip in every one, so that is nice. However, most of them don't have much of a dip. So I'm a little bit worried, although I also have a hint of hope, you know, because, you know, you can use browns in everything. It's not like they're hard shades. It's just that there are many. 5 browns, 1 green, and 1 blue. I'm happy to have some of the harder shades, you know, rolled out in the other months, because this is what I was worried about in the beginning of the year, that I would just use the simple shades and then I would have the blues and greens left, you know, the hardest shades for me to actually pan. But, you know, I've done a good job, like getting these 2 pans, well, these 3. This one was also a little bit hard, I guess, but yeah. I'm happy with where I'm at, but I really hope I can have pan in all of the shades by New Year's. Do you think I can do it? I mean, I am pre-filming this a little bit, so I will technically have 2 months until New Year's, but I want to be able to do an update or the finale before that. So yeah, we'll see. I think I will really focus on having these in my crease as well, and maybe try to work them in my hairline and stuff that I have before. As you can see, I have a huge pan here, and I think this one has also expanded a little bit, because I use these 2 together with, you know, any brown to use in my eyebrows, and I could use it in my hairline as well, I think. This is to mattify them a bit and to cool them down a little bit to fit my like color scheme and stuff, and it just works great. I never thought I would use them so much, but I do. So that was it for this update. You know the feeling when you're both nervous and like you're excited and nervous and worried at the same time? This is where I'm at now. Wish me good luck. With that being said, I hope you enjoyed this video, and that I'll see you in many videos to come. Subscribe if you haven't already, and I hope I'll see you in the next video. Have a great evening. Bye.